What's up, ladies? Welcome to the video. This might be one of the most important videos I have ever recorded. We're gonna be talking about the #1 food you need to be eating if you want to ignite your metabolism at any age. I don't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90. I don't care if you're premenopause, postmenopause, perimenopausal. Eating more of this one food is gonna increase your metabolism, and it's gonna help you look sexier and more toned than you ever could have imagined. And it's exactly what I help my client Lindsay do. And if you stick around till the end, I'm gonna give you a free cheat sheet that you could use and follow to start seeing results today. So make sure you stick around till the end. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Steven. I am a certified fat loss coach and nutritionist. I've lost over 100 pounds myself, and I made every mistake imaginable on my own fitness journey. That's why I know what works and what doesn't work. And that's why I help my clients achieve real results as quickly as possible by skipping all the other BS. I am also the creator of the Strong Her Project, which is an invite-only coaching program for women over 40. And what we do is we help ladies lose anywhere from 20 to 50 pounds in 6 months while building strength, getting toned, building muscle, and looking sexy and having that nice muscle definition that they've always wanted. This program is an invite-only coaching program. So if that is something that you are thinking about, or if you are serious about transforming your body, you could book a phone call with us below to see if you qualify. Now let's jump into the video. Now here's the simple truth, ladies. You could run 10 miles a day. You could work out with weights 4 to 5 days a week. You could eat the right amount of calories. But if this one thing is off, then you are never going to get the results you want. And having had hundreds upon hundreds of conversations with women over the years, the #1 common denominator between the ones who are struggling, who can't seem to look the way they want to look, they can't get the result they want, they're not seeing their weight move, is they're not consuming enough protein. Protein is the one macronutrient that if you start consuming the proper amount of each day, you will radically transform your body. You will see your weight move on the scale faster than you ever have before, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Protein has a few very important roles. When most people hear the word protein, they think right away of bodybuilders, right? When you work out with weights, you need to drink protein shakes and eat protein bars and eat a lot of protein to pack on muscle. And you know, that might be partly true, but the truth is protein actually has just as many beneficial fat burning mechanisms as it does muscle building mechanisms. So let's talk about the fat burning part first, because this is really, really exciting. Every 100 calories you consume of protein, did you know that your body burns 20 to 30% of those calories just through digestion alone? Your body has to work harder to break down protein than it does carbs or fats. So just by consuming more protein on its own is going to greatly contribute to you burning more calories at rest, meaning you don't have to do more cardio, you don't have to work out more, you don't have to go for more walks. Just making the small change of eating more protein every single day is going to change how many more calories you're burning each and every day. And just to give you a quick analysis on how powerful protein would be, if I took two women who were, let's say, 45 years old, they were both the same height and the same weight, and they were both eating 1,800 calories per day. However, Lady A was only eating 50 grams of protein per day, and Lady B was eating 120 grams of protein per day. Lady B would lose substantially more body fat and weight in the next 3 to 6 months than Lady A would, simply because she would be burning more calories at rest by doing nothing other than consuming more protein. And if you're unsure about how much protein you should be getting in per day, then I'm gonna give you a very simple calculation that you could follow. All you have to do is take your goal body weight and multiply it by 1. So let's say maybe you're 180 pounds and your goal body weight is 130 pounds. All you're gonna do is take 130 times 1. So you would be getting 130 grams of protein per day. That is it. Now, to track that number and make sure you are getting close to that number every single day, I would highly recommend downloading the free app MyFitnessPal. This way you can start entering the food you're eating, and you can start having a better idea of how much calories you're consuming and how much protein you're actually getting. Because the truth is, if you're not tracking these things, or if you're not logging it, and if you're not aware, as far as how much you're eating and you're just guessing, I could almost guarantee you with 99% certainty that you're gonna be under eating your protein, which is gonna contribute to you not getting the results that you ultimately want. I would would take a few extra minutes per day, start tracking your calories, start tracking and measuring your protein. And you don't have to do it forever, but just do it for a week or two. This way you have more awareness around how much protein you actually are consuming each and every day. And I want to show you a real life example of what protein can do to a woman's body when combined with a structured weight training plan and a structured diet plan. So this is my client, Lindsay. When Lindsay first reached out to me, she had found me on social media. She just needed help. She was around 230 pounds. She was just ready for a change. She had tried a lot of different diets like most of us have, but nothing was really sustainable. She wasn't able to stick with anything. She might follow a certain diet for a little while, but then she would end up, regaining the weight that she lost. So she was just very, very frustrated. What I made sure we did is I increased her protein. When we first spoke, she was getting around 60 to 70 grams of protein per day. We doubled it. So we got her protein upwards of 120 to 140 grams of protein per day. We put her on a structured calorie deficit, and I had her weight training 4 days per week. You could see the difference here is remarkable. Not only did she lose body fat, but you'll notice she doesn't have a bunch of loose skin. She looks firm. She has muscle definition. She has abs. She has, amazing muscle definition in her arms, her shoulders, her back. Everything looks firm and tight and toned, right? And that's the power of protein combined with a structured weight training plan. Now, if you're still here, I want to give you the free gift that I mentioned earlier in this video to help you hit your protein very, very easily. So I want to send you my free protein guide. It's an easy snack guide of my favorite snacks that are high protein that will make it super easy for you to hit your protein goals every single day effortlessly. If you want me to send you that protein snack guide, just comment protein below and I'll make sure I get a copy over to you as soon as I see your comment. And maybe you're someone like Lindsay where you're watching this video, maybe you've tried a bunch of different things, maybe you're fed up, maybe you just need that next level of accountability through coaching. Not only do you need a plan, but you need that accountability, which is something that we provide in the Strong Her project. I invite you to apply below and book a call with us. This way we could hop on a strategy call and ultimately get to the bottom of where we think the problem is. And if we think that you're someone that we could help and help transform like we did Lindsay, then we would love to possibly work with you. So to apply, just go to the link below in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. This way you never miss a video from me. And if there's a certain topic or a certain subject that you want me to cover next, just comment below and I will make a video on that topic. Until next time, see ya.